Right, okay, go. That's pretty good. And then a couple of people improvised with some noise, but I didn't ask you to do that. Now I want you to do it with noise. Right, as much noise as you can, starting on this side, go. And back again. Power. This is power. Why can't every day be like this? Awesome. Okay. Who have we got in the second half? Let's refer to my notes. Oh yes. This guy. I love this guy. I love it. Every time we're on the lineup together, it's brilliant because I think he's the only guy on the comedy scene who's older than me. And that's brilliant because I can make, dad jokes at his expense. He is from Greece and America. He sounds American. His name is Socrates, or Socrates. He's a very funny man, so give him a big round of applause.
Everybody keep it going there for Richard Walker. How we doing there, Enschede? Yeah. I was here last time, and I told I had to take a bus home, and I told the guy I was in Enschede. And he told me that that's a dirty word. But I haven't been able to find out exactly which way. He said it was something about this, but, am I right? Is it a dirty word?
Yeah.
What does it mean, basically?
Vagina.
It's a vagina word? Okay, I didn't know. Oh, that's what he meant. See, I thought he was talking about shit or something like that, but, And I was, my Dutch isn't that good, but I like oefenen, what I mean? And once I started doing the Dutch, they like to talk Dutch to me, and he wouldn't, so I was wondering, so thank you, you helped elucidate it, appreciate that, Yeah, this is 3 days in a row for me. I was in Rotterdam, Utrecht, and here, so for the last 3 days, I've been making it train. 10 euro, 10 euro, 10 euro. And you guys, you're like almost Germany. I assume you've noticed that. I like the Dutch. I've been living here 10 years now, and the Dutch, they got their own culture, and they're not, that much like the Germans. They're very similar, but the biggest thing that makes the Dutch not German is the fact that the Dutch are in no way, shape, or form German. But that's it. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's almost identical. But I like the Dutch. I like the Dutch culture. They're very helpful. You know what I mean? They're very, for the most part. I mean, they're a bit brutal in their way, but they're very helpful if you ask questions properly, and if you want, right? You know what I'm talking about, clearly. But you can use this helpfulness. You can use it against them if you're like an American. And like when I was learning the Dutch, especially originally, the pronunciations are tough, like the UI, ow. As an American, we say like the achtertown, we say town, and the Dutch people, they say, no, it's not town, it's town, But so you can take this helpful nature and, you try, but you have to appear to be trying, and not quite getting it. And you get 5, 6 Dutch people in front of you, they'll be town. That's what I call a Dutch herring, okay? So, I appreciated them helping, so now I can actually say cow, so I learned it, that's all it takes, though. And, so have you guys been having a good year so far? You watch the news, don't you? First mistake, So I've been having a tough year as well. It's been one of those same shit, different day kind of years, But it's even worse. It's been like different shit, same day, Because like I said, I'm American, and so I'm trying to celebrate wherever I can find a little holiday, because New Year's isn't that big a celebration anymore. So I've been celebrating 12 o'clock, 34 minutes, and 56 seconds. It's a numerical holiday, and it doesn't last that long, it's only a second. And if you use a 24-hour clock, it's once a day, you know what I mean? You say, well, what do I celebrate? Well, for one thing, I got up by noon. It's one of those small success kind of stories. Is you take what you can get, So I've been trying to come up with products to sell, because of money. I came up with a new Dutch peanut butter I'm calling Helaas Pindakaas. I don't know how this is a product already. You know what I mean?
It is.
Is it already? Is there Helaas Pindakaas? See that? They stole my joke. That's not fair. Is it any good? Because I figured it can't be any good, because if you complain, what are they going to say? Helaas Pindakaas, right? Does anybody not speak Dutch? It basically means, oh well, peanut butter, you know, which is a really stupid thing the Dutch people say when something goes wrong. You know. Try that in New York City. Some guy drops his phone in the toilet. You say, oh well, peanut butter. Expect to be punched, all right? And when the cops come and you explain what happened, I dropped my phone in the toilet and I said, oh well, peanut butter, and the guy punched me, you know. Cop's not going to appreciate it. He might punch you, you know. Definitely not going to press charges is all I'm saying. So. Now, it's better than my last business I had. I had a thing I was trying with a thing called stolen dog walker. Have you stolen a dog? Too scared to walk it? Give us a call, you know? We'll walk it for you. No questions asked. You know? We're just going to assume you stole it, you know? Stolen dog walker. Yeah, I like that one work out here. I like that all the way out in the countryside. So, yeah, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at me, but yeah, I'm a virgin. My wife is pissed. So I tried to make it up to her because apparently I didn't get her what she wanted for our anniversary again. I said to her, sugar, sweetie pie, honey baby, because I forgot her name. It didn't get any better from that. She taught me about forgiving or not forgiving, and I learned how to be a minimalist. She taught me that too. Well, after the divorce, I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. My marriage didn't go well, but so I've learned other things since then. I've learned to appreciate how bad parenting and just bad decision making allows us to enjoy pornography. But I'm still like critical, you know. It's like I'll still criticize the bad tattoos that some of the porno actors have, you know. I mean, I realize it's not their worst life choice, but it's so visible, you know. Is this not a porn crowd? Did I misjudge you all?
No, we look for it.
Because I kind of thought this was like a MILF kind of group. You look like MILF porn people to me. You know about that? Mothers I'd like to fuck. Have you heard of that? I mean, it's cool and all, but I found something more interesting. I've been watching a lot of VILF porn. Have you seen this stuff? Vegans I'd like to fuck. It's pretty hot, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, so I'm still trying to change my ways. I'm trying to get laid. Do you still use that word, or do you just call it chlamydia now? But that one depends on the crowd. You know, it seems like if you the idea nowadays is just got gonorrhea, syphilis, and chlamydia. You know, the trifecta of diseases. You know, the anti-vaxxers will tell you that you're now naturally vaccinated. You know, don't need a condom apparently. I don't know. So I've been trying to date, you know what I mean, and friends were encouraging me to go out with older women, you know, cougars they call them. And I'm a comedian, so I've been trying to go out with hyenas because of the laugh. You know, I just enjoy it more so. And the problem though is my recent hyena girlfriend. We just had this big fight. You know, she was complaining that I'm really bad in bed, and I tried to explain to her, you know, about my history, but she hadn't seen the act, so she didn't know about the earlier jokes. And I said to her, sugar, honey pie, because I never asked her name. But I realized that, you know, I should probably make some improvements, and I should probably get some professional help, which is, it's painful to admit that, but I did it. And so I went to a prostitute, and at the end of it, she gave me my money back. Oh, she didn't know what that was, but it wasn't sex. Yeah. So So that's the thing, though. I actually do miss the hyena because she's gone now too. And the thing is this, though. She used to make these really sexy noises when we'd make love. Like laughing, or swiping right, or snoring. And well, that's the one I can actually explain because she told me that she was into cosplay. And I did not know that meant costume play. I thought she meant Cosby play. One thing led to another. Well, I'm going to leave you with some words of advice because people find out my name and they think I should have words of advice, and I don't. But people ask, so I came up with stuff. It's like when life gives you lemons, you should make lemonade, is what they say. When life gives you problems, you should make the best of it, assuming you have a pitcher of water and a bunch of sugar. Now, I'm a Greek, so I say when life gives you lemons, you make fish. Nothing goes better with fish than lemons, right? Now, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach that man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Since education is better than charity. Now, I say, if you teach a Greek man to fish, he'll be glad when life gives him lemons. Because all them fish. Thank you so much. I hope it helped it out. My name is Socrates.
Give it up for Socrates.